Hi, and thanks for checking out this video. My name is Rachel, and you're watching my YouTube channel, The Sailing Siren. This video is about my experience going through my SSI Level 2 freediving course. Check it out if you're a freediver interested in what you learn in an intermediate level freediving course, if you want to see what it's like to train here in the Philippines, or if you're interested in seeing what a zero to hero freediving experience is like. For those of you who aren't familiar with my YouTube channel, I'm currently going through a Zero to Hero program where I'm going from having no formal freediving experience to becoming an SSI Level 2 freediving instructor over the course of a few months. From the comments on my Level 1 video, I know that this decision has received some mixed and very heated opinions, so I'll be posting a response video at a later date to discuss any recurring opinions or comments that I found interesting. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to get involved in my journey and to share your input. As you can see from the title of this video, it actually took me 8 days to finish my SSI Level 2 freediving course rather than the 3 to 4 days that it was projected to take. I've been having some troubles with equalizing, and if you want to see some of those problems and some of the solutions I've found, feel free to check out this video. Please keep in mind that this video log isn't a complete account of my entire SSI Level 2 course. I just wanted to give you some of the highlights so you can see what it looks like from a training perspective. Okay, here we go.
Go!
Hey guys, so I have some really good news. I passed my SSI Level 1 today. I was able to make it down to 15 meters and didn't have any trouble equalizing. I've also started a diving log. My diving log describes my sleep schedule, my dives, my physical training, my equalization training, everything I ate for the day, and how I feel. I'm hoping to use my log as a way to track my progress and troubleshoot any problems I might be having. The morning of day 1 involved static training in the pool. The purpose of the breath holds in this course were to identify at what point I started getting contractions, which is where your diaphragm involuntarily contracts as a mechanism to get you to breathe. In the afternoon, Nate and I went out into the open water for depth training, but my sinuses were giving me trouble again, so I maxed out at a whopping 8.2 meters. On the morning of day 2, we went into stretches to increase our inspiratory reserve volume. For those who aren't familiar with lung volume measurements, inspiratory reserve volume is the amount of air that you can inhale after you take a regular breath. This contributes to your total lung volume, and the more air you have in your lungs, the longer and deeper you can dive. We spent about an hour stretching, and then it was back into the water to work on depth. I got 3 dives in, but on the 3rd dive, I felt pain and heard the wheezing in my sinuses that indicated a reverse block, so I ended my open water training for the day. The afternoon was spent talking about freediving-related accidents and how to avoid them, as well as safety diver techniques. As a freediver looking to train depth, I found this information extremely useful because I want to be able to interpret the sensations and what my body is telling me. As a future freediving instructor and safety diver, I want to be able to identify behaviors and deficits in a freediver's skills that could put them at risk for a diving-related accident. On the morning of day 3, Nate taught us about stretches to decrease our residual volume. Residual volume is the amount of air still in your lungs after a full exhale. Freedivers look to decrease this volume as it's essentially wasted air that you could be using to equalize your mask, ears, and sinuses and make deeper dives. Since I've had trouble equalizing at depth, Nate suggested that we take the afternoon off of pursuing depth and just go have fun in the ocean. Take a look at where I get to go diving every day. Today was a completely dry day. I took some time off to visit Dr. Lazaro, a local ear, nose, and throat doctor who's also a free diver. I actually documented my visit, and if you want to see some cool footage of my ears, nose, and throat, check out this video here. Day 5 was another dry day, and I spent it stretching and doing an apnea walk. Apnea walks are a form of dry training that allow you to get used to the carbon dioxide and lactic acid that build up in your body when you dive. A lot of freediving is mental, and much of a freediver's training is conditioning your mind to relax when everything in your body is telling you that you're going to die if you don't take a breath. This morning I had a coaching session with Vincent, and he told me to tuck my chin and equalize even more frequently than I thought I needed to. This was helpful for me as I learned that looking down the line causes tension in your neck and can interfere with equalizing. I really feel like I made a breakthrough today. Today was pretty awesome because it reminded me a bit of one of my other passions, skydiving. Did you know that freedivers practice freefall? At a certain depth, your lungs compress enough to make you negatively buoyant. Once freedivers are negatively buoyant, they stop kicking and keep sinking to new depths while conserving their energy and oxygen. That's all I'll say about freefall for now, but if you've never practiced freefall before, practice with someone who knows what they're doing. Hello and welcome to my blanket fort, aka drying rack, also known as a bed. This is what happens when you do your laundry, hang it out to dry in the sun, and then go diving. There is a torrential downpour, and because of that, my clothes got an extra wash. In other news, wait for it, I am now an SSI Level 2 freediver. I passed all of the requirements that I needed to do for my open water today, and now I'm getting certified. The biggest thing that I've learned about the freediving courses so far is that even though people say it'll take you 3 days to finish a course, it can sometimes take you longer. Make sure that you block out enough time to let your body acclimate and give yourself time to practice the skills that you're going to be learning in the courses. I'd love to hear from others who've gone through official freediving courses to progress in their training. Please comment below if you remember how long it took you to progress in each of your courses. That way others can have a comparison and a realistic estimate of how long each course will take. Some people are blessed with good equalization skills and high comfort level in the water, whereas other people, like myself, have some troubles that we needed to work through. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Sailing Siren on YouTube, and share this video with someone who might be interested in my freediving journey. Check back in next week because I'm taking a little bit of time off from my freediving courses. I'm going to Malapascua to go diving with thresher sharks. I'll see you next week.